Hello everyone, today we're going to practice working with some ledgers. So here we have 4 journals: the cash receipts journal, cash payments journal, sales journal and purchases journal. We're going to post the recordings into our ledgers: the cash at bank ledger, debtors control ledger and stock control ledger. So let's do the cash at bank first. Cash at bank has an opening balance at the moment on the debit side, so it's an asset. So it increases on the left and decreases on the right. Okay, so what affects cash here? We need to remember only the cash journals affect cash at bank. So cash receipts journal is when you receive money, it increases the bank. Which column do we use? We always use the bank column. That's the total amount of money we've received. So we're going to put always the last day of the month in a general ledger. We're going to post the total, so 8204. And this number is made up of a number of receipts: debtors, sales and other things, GST. So we're actually going to call that cash receipts. On the other side we have what decreases the bank. So coming from the cash payments journal, which column do we use? We'll use the bank column again. So this time we've made total payments of 16,600 and it's to cash payments. Now let's see if we remember how to balance. So the right hand side is bigger. We're going to go 16,600. Then this side needs a little bit more, so we'll go equals this number, take away this number, take away this number, and then we carry to the next month. So the next month in August we have an overdraft because now it's on the right hand side. Alright, now let's do the debtors control. Debtors control is an asset, increases on the left, decreases on the right. Alright, what kinds of things increases debtors? Debtors are customers. What makes them owe us money? It's when we make sales to them. So which journal shows sales made to debtors? So there's a sales here and a sales here. But we use this credit one because debtors are credit customers. So we use the debtors control column. On the left it's increasing, we're selling to them. So they owe us a total of 3,168. 3,168, last day of the month. And they owe us the sales plus the GST. That's why we need to write both. But in the sales ledger, we only write debtors control. Same with the GST clearing account, we only write debtors control. But for the debtors control ledger, because this number is made up of 2 things, we write sales and GST clearing. Now what makes debtors control decrease? When they pay us back. So when you receive money, it's in the cash receipts journal. So debtors have paid us back $4,210. Did we actually get that much money? No, we got a bit less because we can see that we gave them a discount expense. So this 4,210 is actually made up of a little bit of discount expense. So we actually received a little less. We write bank / discount expense. So that's cut off by, it says discount expense, and we balance it. We go equals sum. Highlight the 2 boxes we want to add up, close bracket. The formula adds up both sides for me. Then we go equals this box minus the one on top. And then we write balance here. And then we write the same number over here and the next month. Alright, stock's also an asset, so we got increase on the left, decrease on the right. So what increases stock? When we buy stock. So we buy stock here in cash payments, since we're buying stock for cash. Look for the stock column. There isn't one. So I don't think this business actually buys stock using cash. The alternative is buying stock on credit. So we look at purchases journal. We look at the stock control column. and it's 2,500 for the last day of the month. What's it linked to? What do you think? Now, because these two numbers add up to creditors control, in the creditors control ledger, it would say stock control and GST clearing. But because the stock control is individually linked to creditors control, we only write creditors control. And on the other side, what decreases stock? So the things that decrease stock would be things like stock loss, but we don't have a general journal here, and also sales. So we have cash sales from the cash receipts journal, the cost of sales figure, always the cost of sales figure. And we write cost of sales, 1,800, so coming from here. And we have credit sales, so there's another cost of sales column from the sales journal. So I have two numbers, one's cash and one's credit. 1320. 1320. Okay, now we balance. So we go equals sum, close bracket, made a mistake. And then equals that number minus balance. Balance. I hope we all know how to balance by now. What's that? Is that right? I seem to not sell much. 2.5 is purchase. 1320. That's right. Okay. So we are holding a lot of stock at the end of the month. And that's how you post ledgers. Did you get that, Sean?
Yes, I did.
Bring your face in. Hi.
Hi.
Okay.